What's up guys, Steve again from RC Tanks and Trucks 24/7 here with the next video for this awesome LEOPARD 2A6 main battle tank from Agora Models. Sorry it's taken so long, there's been shipping delays, you know what, because of all the COVID and all that kind of stuff. So I've had pack 3, 4 and 5 sent to me all at once, which is fantastic. Nothing that Agora Models could do, it's just the shipping times is here in Australia is crazy. Okay, so in this episode I'm going to be doing pack 3 and 4 and just speeding it up a little bit. I've gone the liberty and built the tracks from all of 3, 4 and 5. I've got 2 lengths currently this long, and that's probably the longest part of the most time consuming part for building these models. I've also got the packs in for the Mitsubishi and also the newest kit, which is the Jaguar car, which is amazing. But let's get cracking. If this is your first video seeing this, you download the instruction manual and you just put it together like that. It's really easy, so great kits, and you can put it on your iPad or your laptop, or I just do it on my phone just like this. So I'll get cracking on step 17, which is doing these small little parts here and attaching it to the main turret here, which is awesome. Okay, the first step was installing this piece that you originally built before and installing it onto the tank, top turret. But it's hard to see, there's this little bracket here they had to do, 2 little screws, and then you slide this. I'm pretty sure that the machine gun at the front, slide that in there, ready to go, and then you get the included little LED and just pop it into the slot just there, and that's the first stage complete. Now the next step is just building the tracks. I'm not going to show you how to do that, you can watch the other videos if you like, it's fairly easy. And then here we go, 18. Here we go, check out that nice aluminium plate, super easy. These steps are just a little bit not that exciting, so I'll do them off camera. It's nothing too interesting, and I'll show you how it looks. Now stage 18 was just gluing these, I think the covers for these lenses here, so you just glue them into place. They don't pivot, so you can just leave them open like that. They just use super glue. So that was that. Now up to stage 19, this part here. Check out this, now you're left with this at the end, so you're going to be obviously using that. But that's obviously the top deck, nice aluminium, very structural, it's got nice rigidity bends in there, so it's not going to be going anywhere. But we get these parts, stage 19, obviously some more tracks, just be attaching some parts from that pack. Sweet. Okay, so this next step, you got to get these parts from bag 20, so you jump ahead a little bit and you put them onto the back of the tank. It's got this sliding mechanism there as well, it's pretty cool. It's attached by 1 AP screw there, and then it's saying next up you just get this clear piece and you just press fit it into here just like that, no glue required. So it's kind of just there, and then we're going to get these 2 pieces here. Next step, attach this part as well, really easy, using 2 AP screws. So remember the name, and on the bags, like I said before, they got like AP and DP, so they got all the names there in case you forget. But because you know, when you don't have it for a month or so, you kind of lose track. So then next up, we're just getting these 2 parts and press fitting them together like that, and then this goes just there. Okay, there we go, all nicely done. That's step all done. Now obviously got to do the track, so skipping that part, on to step 21 where a lot of small details. These parts here, sorry about that glare. Mirrors, you can see here, there's a mirror. Heaps of small little bags here, but nice detail on these parts. I'll be touching all these little bits together. We got a couple of LEDs as well from the previous step that we didn't use, so that I'll obviously be using later on in the kit. So what happens with this kit, you open the part up and you won't use it until later on, so just keep track of all those. I'll put all these on. It's really finicky little work, but I'll do this all off camera. It seems very small and not too exciting to watch, and then tracks again, but I'll get it up to this stage. Okay, I've jumped on and went all the way to stage or step 23. It's reason why, because this is left and right and they're identical, and these are really nice. I think before I was saying this is the rear of the tank, it's actually the top. I don't know why I was saying that, but anyway, as you can see, everything slides nicely, and this has the side mirrors on the side, obviously. Really nice. Some parts out here that move, this little section here lifts up, and these front guards move up and down. Bear in mind though, this when you're attaching these parts, this little tow hook or little eyelet here is in the way sometimes, and you can easily put your thumb there, which I didn't. I've snapped it off, but I glued it back down, so just bear that in mind. There we go, nice details. It also does has LED lights underneath as well for these little lights on the side, so they look cool. I like how these fold down. All that you're left with are these two parts that'll go on later in the kit. Now that's where we're up to. If we scroll down to 24, that is attaching these two metal plates, and that's going to form the top of the tank. So there's two of those attached with 4 screws, and that's it. So stage will be complete. So I'll get 24 done, and that'll be it, and then we'll jump onto the other pack as well, so we get 2 out in this one video. Top lid is done. Really nice and sturdy, so I'm glad that's not plastic, so it's going to add some nice weight to the tank as well. So let's get on to the next pack, and this is what you get in it. And obviously I've done the tracks like I said before. Here's a list of all the parts. Nice. More details passed out. Like I said before, they have really great detail in these. But, alright, I'll download the manual and we'll get started. In the first step, we're going to be getting the front there, the lid that we just made with before. And we have to take off this part that we did in the previous step and put in the lens or the prism. So you've got to take that off and put that on there. Now in order to take this off, you have to take this piece off as well. So taking them off, and that is it. Now we have these nice side skirts, I do believe, and they have all these little hinges that need to be installed onto the side, just as you can see. So a few of those and then some tracks, but we've already done them. So we'll put the hinges on, side skirts, and then we can attach the actual side skirts to the main section up here. And now the hinges there, just keep in mind the orientation. So you've got L1, L2, L2 and L3. You can install them the opposite way, just make sure they're facing up like that, they're riding. That's it, ready to be installed on the side of the upper section here. Okay, this first stage for pack 4 is done. This is stage 25. There's the hinges, this one is not attached just yet. Right, so the next step, these parts here, the bins at the back of the turret, which we would have built earlier in the kit, these just here. Got to attach them and some other parts as well. And also, same as before, I'll put them all on now as well, those hinges, and put them onto the other side of the tank. Oh, and then we can actually attach it to the main top aluminium plate that we built before. Okay, now the storage bins go here in the back of the turret. Now there's these little green, kind of like spacers or washers, but the round one is very cylindrical, it goes at the bottom, and then the one that's like a hex is up top, and that's just to recommend to super glue those, that's all. Next up, we have to remove what we did in the previous steps of this, because another part has to go beneath it, or remove it like that, and this part goes underneath, and then you reinstall it. So, okay, we'll get all that done, and yeah, we'll see how that goes. And this is a piece that they want to slide onto this lever for the elevation unit, and it just says to kind of expand it out a little bit. Now I've got a perfect file for that shape as well, and it just says file it a little bit so it can just slide on here and look more like a press fit. There we go, elevation motor is back in. It must just be maybe some better movement, I'm not too sure, but that's it, that's all it is. So that's done, and both flaps on the side like there, the guards move really nice, and now we have to install that on to this main section that we have here. So that is just going to go like that. Nice. Well, you can definitely see the size of it now, and it's attached using these little green spacers and some screws as well. So you got these guys here. Okay, so yeah, you attach the upper hole to the aluminium top plate. One screw here, one there, and those little spacers that you see to make up the height difference. Next up, you have these little handles that you screw onto each side of the guards there, and that's it. And the next step is more tracks. Get rid of all those, and if we go to the next one, number 27, we'll get those parts out and do these small little steps. Cool. Oh, that's the left half of the top, and then you have the right as well. Got this light on, there's a green, and there is also a brown one, so they go. There is different sizes. Take that in note. Now this step installed this on there, that nice hook, the light, and also the upper left part of the chassis there, or the upper hole, and also these two decorative parts on there. And that was about it. All the hinges as well are nicely fixed on, so that's not going anywhere. Now it says to do another set of tracks. Obviously you've done that already, and then after that you do exactly the same thing on the other side. So I'll do all that up and it should look the same on both sides now. Both sides are all done. This plate is all nice and secured both sides. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other additional screws that you install, and everything is locked and loaded. The difference with the right side is these parts that you put on are brown, and the ones on this side are green. So that is that part. That stage is complete. Obviously you need to make the tracks. Done that already. We moved on to this other part here. We've just attached these additional details. What we're going to do now is attach it to the front of the tank. And a couple of AP screws, I believe. Screw those down, 1, 2, 3, and then we can route the wires through these. It's a mean looking front end. All the lights are wired up, and there we go. See, here's the cable management I was saying. The cable stays, and me being an idiot, I didn't feed the wire through these holes. So to take off these little units, but lucky they're hardware fixed, so you can just pop them off. But you've got 1, 2, 3 on each side, so 6 all up. Now next stage is looks like tools to put on, and pop them on, show how that looks after. And it's pretty sweet. Yeah, it's a small stage, that one, and then you got to build tracks again. Install these other sections on the front here that also come up with the main flaps as well. Really nice. All these 1, 2, 3, they all move. Plus the side mirror as well. And I moved on to the rear of the tank, not the back, but the top of the rear of the tank itself, and putting on some of these tools. So separately applied pick, and this one here, and just check this as well, the 2 shovels. Now the shovels alone, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pieces just there. Amazing detail. Moving on, you've got to do some more tracks. Obviously we've got some more tools to go on the other side as well. Cool. They're mainly all just press fits, so really easy. And then we're going to just install it onto the top there, and it'll be all one whole piece. And there we go there, guys. 6 here, 6 here, screws holding those 2 plates on. You can look at the top now. There we go. Awesome, looks good. So that was pack 3 and 4. I have pack 5 there ready to go. I'll do another video for that one separately, but that one has the hole in it as well. That was quite in depth, a lot of small parts in this one. But yeah, really fun. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you have this kit, let me know what you think of it. If you're interested, the links are down below if you want to go check it out. And yeah, thanks guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and let me know what you think. See you next time.